Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video on this channel. My name is Alex, and today I'm going to be talking about a topic that's a little more serious and a little more current in today's society, and that is the American healthcare system. It's been in the news a lot for the past few days because of the new bill that the Trump administration is proposing to Congress at the moment. And yeah, I just kind of want to take you through the healthcare system and the ACA, also known as the Affordable Care Act or Obamacare, and just kind of talk about what that's all about and talk about kind of like the good things, the bad things, comparing it to the new bill and what the new bill is going to bring to Americans over the next 10 years. And yeah, let's just get straight into that. So the ACA was created to make more people insured at an affordable cost, and its goal was just to give more Americans access to that affordable quality health insurance and reduce the growth in healthcare spending that these citizens have to endure prior to the Affordable Care Act being implemented. And something that I can actually relate to is it lets young adults stay on their parents' plans till the age of 26. And I don't have to worry about this because I live in Canada personally, but as a young adult, I can't imagine having to cover myself under my own plan at this point because I just don't have the funds with university and everything that I'm enrolled in at the moment. And I just don't know what I would do if I had gotten cancer or broken a bone or had any sort of medical expense that I had to cover. I imagine it would put me in debt for years to come. But anyways, and another thing it also does is it stops insurance companies from creating unjustified rate hikes in their insurance. Like, obviously there will still be hikes, but it will be due to more reasonable things like inflation or changes in the dollar value and stuff like that. And another thing it did was it prevented insurance companies from doing any gender discrimination. So no matter what gender you assign yourself with, whether it's male, female, transgender, whatever you are, and whatever you recognize yourself as, you can get insurance no matter what, and it's illegal for them to deny it from you. And another thing that it did was it prevented insurance companies from dropping sick patients because they didn't want to flip the bill for their treatment. So say you had cancer, you couldn't just get dropped because the insurance company didn't want to flip the treatment cost for your cancer treatment. And another thing it did was it allowed people with pre-existing conditions to get insured and get treatment while being covered under insurance. So again, say you had cancer but you didn't have insurance, it would allow you to get insurance while you already are sick and already need the treatment, and it will allow you to get covered post diagnosis, I guess. And another big thing it did was it allowed kids to get enrolled in the CHIP program. I guess not CHIP program because the P in CHIP stands for program, but allowed them to get enrolled in CHIP much easier, which is the Child Health Insurance Program, which kind of covers kids on a basic level, like routine checkups and whatnot. And yeah, so all in all, the Affordable Care Act, I personally think it's a great thing. It expanded the affordability, quality, and availability of health insurance to all the American people. And now the Trump administration is in the process of repealing and dismantling the current health care bill that was already in place, Obamacare, and replacing it with their own. And there has been reports about this new bill, and kind of they're a little unsettling. So the main report is that this new plan will leave 14 million people uninsured in the first year of its implementation, and another 10 million Americans will be uninsured by 2026. So a total of 24 million Americans will be uninsured by 2026, which is a horrible, horrible statistic, because it's a horrible thing to think about that people with these cancer diagnoses and kids with cancer may have trouble getting covered and will have to flip these bills themselves or choose not to do anything. But I find the first one more likely. But yeah, it would put families in thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt that they'll probably never be able to pay off. And another thing, I find this one kind of funny that this is happening because of the way Trump talked during his campaign. So during his campaign, Trump said that the rates will be much more reasonable under his healthcare plan, but it turns out that the rates will actually go up by about 20% by 2019 under the new bill that the Trump administration is proposing. So it turns out that, actually another thing he promised was that no one would be left uninsured, which is clearly not the case, as 14 million will be insured in the first year of this bill's implementation. But yeah, so it turns out that Trump either didn't know or he lied during his campaign and knew that this would be the case. Honestly, I feel like the first one is much more likely that he just didn't know, because Trump seems to think he knows everything, but in fact he doesn't know much when it comes to politics and policy, which is shown by the fact that during his campaign he mentioned that healthcare is a very easy process and should be very easy, but in a recent interview he literally said the words, "No one knew healthcare could be so complicated." The thing is, almost everyone knew healthcare was complicated. There's a reason, as good as Obamacare is, it has its issues with high premiums and whatnot that are causing people to kind of get frustrated with it, and that proves just how complicated healthcare can really be, that such a great plan still has its issues. But yeah, I want to know what you guys think about Trump's new bill. And what do you think of Obamacare? Do you think it's a disaster like Trump says? Or do you think it's awesome like a lot of Americans seem to think due to these protests? But yeah, leave it in the comments below. Show me your opinion. I'll try and comment or reply to a lot of the comments. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my take on the subject of the US healthcare system. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.